Well, hello, fellow worm farmers. This is Larry again with the Wiley Worm Farm. We're fixing to feed our worms again. Here it is Sunday afternoon. This is September the 17th, 2023. So we're going to dive right in, take a look at our worm and see how they're looking here. And take our bedding off to start with. Our bubble wrap and our paper that's all messed up here. I'm telling you what, I'm going to let this go one more week or one more time here. Next time I'm going to put some fresh paper and just kind of crumble this up in what I've got here. So we'll go in here and we'll fluff them up just a little bit, aerate them. You know what, while I'm doing that, I'm going to put a little bit more bedding on here. Scatter me a little more bedding. I got some cardboard and some shredded cardboard and shredded paper. Shredded card, and I'm going to mix this in with my bedding. They like paper and they like cardboard. I don't know how, I don't see how they eat it, but somehow they do. A lot of things I don't know about worms. I've been doing this now since the first worm, January the 17th, 2023, and I'm learning, but I've still got a lot more to learn. So I'm sure you that are in the worm business can relate to that. So we got this fluffed up a little bit, so I'm going to pick me out a place here to put my food for today. Got a good feeding for these worms today. I got a good cantaloupe to give them today. So let's get right into the food. The first thing is a cucumber. So I can take this and, there you go, I'll take that off of there. And put this over here out of the way somewhere. Give them that cucumber. And then I got some squash. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this bedding right here on the bottom too. That'll kind of help absorb some of this. Here we go. There we go. So I got some cucumber that I chopped up. And I got a whole, not cucumbers, that's a squash, and that's not a cucumber. Yeah, I'm an old farm boy. I should know better than that. And I got a banana, and I see that I still got a label on that banana. And I got that out of the way. Now let me open this banana up. You boys love bananas, I'm telling you what. They can devour a banana in a hurry. They just peel it off of here. And it's been frozen, as you can see if you know anything about this business. That's a frozen banana, and they love that mushy banana. All right, and then I've got cantaloupe here. I've got quite a bit of cantaloupe. So I'm going to feed them good today. You're going to be some happy worms. Happy worms. I like happy worms. Happy worms do well. So I like to keep my worms happy. And they're going to be happy with this cantaloupe. All right. I got a little bit of juice here with some seeds. I'm just going to put it right in here with this. And this will add to the moisture here. Then I'm going to cover these things up. Get my container out of the way here. Cover these things up and put them busy eating and producing. Now I did some study this week because somebody suggested to me that if I would add more information about worms as I do the videos, that I would get more subscribers, more people interested. So Starting today, I'm going to do this. Now, let me tell you something, friends. One of the reasons that you might want to look into worm growing is this right here. This is called castings. And what this is worm poop. But you might want to call it fertilizer, because I'm telling you, friends, this right here is the best fertilizer that you can possibly get. If you're a gardener, if you have no other reasons to grow worms but grow worms, to get that casting or worm poop and put that on your garden, or if you just got a few plants around the house and you want your plants to look good, get you some worms. You don't have to start with a lot, maybe 100, 200 worms to start growing a little bit. You can feed them table scraps, so it won't cost you anything to feed them. The only thing that will cost you would be the initial purchase of your worms. And you can get in the worm business. And I saw something else I want to put in here, and that's an egg carton. Now, I don't know what it is about egg cartons, but worms, just for some reason, and pardon me here, I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to dig some of this out. What we'll do is put this egg carton in here and get it buried in here good. And I'm going to put that right over that egg carton. Probably going to have to come back later and put a little bit more bedding on top of that. But anyway, we're going to stop right there for now. So I'll put my paper back on here, or what's left of it. Worms are strange characters. And if you go the next few weeks, if you'll hang around with me, and if you'll subscribe, you'll see in the next few weeks that I will tell you more about worms and why you may be interested in growing worms. Now, some people, you can tell them whatever you want to, but when they think of worms, they think, yuck. And quite honestly, when I started growing worms, I was a little bit embarrassed to tell people that I was a worm farmer. I happen to have spent 25 years in pastoral ministry. So I thought, here I am going from a pastor to raising worms. I had to actually go from pastor to raising worms. I'm actually still involved in ministry. I'm just not currently pastoring. Just preach every opportunity I get. And if you want to check out some of my sermons, you can go to www.pastorwiley.com. Like I forgot about my URL there from you. Anyway, we're covered up, folks. We're ready to go. And I'll see you next time around. Thanks for joining. Also at the bottom, if you will, like and subscribe. And also, I've got a few videos here if you want to check those out. I am an affiliate with Mimi's Worms in Valdosta, Georgia, which, by the way, was the idea I shared with you a while ago. I got that from Mimi's Worms. And I'll be sharing the next few feedings from that. So we'll see you next time, friend. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in.